3, 2, 1, testing.
Thank you for subscribing and hit that notification bell. Hi everyone, welcome back. And in this video, I am going to be reviewing and testing out another magic remover. This is the Vinimay magic remover and I bought it on AliExpress. I paid $2.51, free shipping. It took about 2 to 3 weeks to come. If you are in a big hurry, don't order anything from AliExpress because yeah, it takes a while to get here. You know, anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks, sometimes longer. Anyways, I'm just showing you the outside of the bottle and just letting you see what it looks like. I've seen this used a lot and they show it cracking and popping off the nail, but you know what? I can never get it to do that. So I don't know what they're doing. But anyways, you need to file the top coat down to a matte finish. You can use a regular hand file or you can use an e-file using a fine cardboard sanding bit. And I'm going to file this a little bit because on the top of this papaya, I do have some hard gel on top, and that was just to make it look like little water spots. So I have to get that off because this stuff does not remove hard gel. I've come to find that out. So yeah, you want to make sure you file off that top coat pretty well, just so that this magic remover can soak down in and get the gel polish off. All right, now I want to show you what this looks like on the inside, and it is tinted blue, and it is very thick in consistency, just like any other magic remover that I have reviewed yet. So anyways, now it's time to apply it, and I never know how much to put on. I try to put on a thick layer, at least I think I am, and then it seems like it's not enough. So yeah, so just make sure you get enough on the nail, spread it out, and don't get it on the skin because it says don't get it on the skin, so you want to keep it off. All right, so I am just going to get in that bottle and get a little bit more out, and don't be worried that there's nothing in the bottle because it's so thick. It's just down inside the bottle and it's hard to get out, but you just move your brush around and you can get it out. But yeah, we are going to put a nice thick layer on, and then I'm going to set this timer here for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to speed up the video a little bit so that you don't have to wait. And all right, and it does look like there's a little bit of lifting around the edges, but really no heavy bubbling or anything like that. The other brands I used, there was a lot of bubbling activity going on in the surface, and I don't really see that in this one. So yeah, so we are at 3.5 minutes, so we still have some time left. And I decided to add a little bit more because I really wasn't sure about this because I don't see hardly any bubbling activity. All right, 2 seconds left. And the timer is done. It is time to scratch this off. And you know what? It just doesn't seem like it's coming off that well. Well, you know what? I will say about this nail though, when I did the artwork, I painted the nail 2 coats and then I top coated it, right? And then I painted the papaya over top of it and then I top coated it again. So it does have another top coat layer on it. So you can see that top coat layer under there. It's kind of shiny when I'm scratching it off. Do you see that shininess under there? That's the other top coat layer. So, I mean, I might be having a little bit of problem getting it off because of that other layer of top coat. I don't know, but it doesn't seem to be coming off very well at this point. And I am scratching it a little bit hard, trying to get it off, but not so hard that it's digging into the gel nail. It's just not coming off very well. So I'm going to have to put more on and retime it. All right, so now I am applying more of the magic remover, and then I am going to time this again but I want to make sure I get a good layer on there so I can get it off. I'm just going to set it like this is like 3 minutes, and we're just going to go for that. So that would be a total of 8 minutes. And do keep in mind though that I told you about how I painted my nail. I painted my nail 2 coats of gel polish and then a top coat, and then put the papaya on it and then top coated it, which, you know, really has 2 layers of top coat. And, you know, they want you to file the surface of the top coat, and that middle top coat I couldn't do. That's why you could see it kind of shiny when I... Okay, there is 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. And there's the alarm. It will be time to scratch this off, and hopefully it will come off a little bit better this time. Well, I do think it's coming off a little bit better this time, but it was a total of 8 minutes using the magic remover. And now I'm just going to use my hand file and file off any of the rest of the polish that didn't come off with the magic remover. And then I'll buff it out with a buffing block. And now I've done all that, and I'm adding cuticle oil to the nail here. And this magic remover didn't affect my gel nail at all. This is a hard builder gel nail, and it's still intact. There's no gel that came off, no hard gel. So that's good. All right, I want to do a little bit of recap, talk about this brand of magic remover that I used. I really feel like overall, I didn't get very much action out of this magic remover. There was hardly any bubbling action. You saw for yourself, and not any kind of splitting or kind of lifting on the edges that usually happens when I use it. So I don't think this had much action to it, really. I mean, it did work. I mean, it got it off, but it did take 8 minutes to do that. I guess I really shouldn't complain about 8 minutes, because when you really think about it, it's pretty quick and it's less mess. Because when you file off gel polish, it just creates a big, huge mess. You have to have your dust machine out, your mask, and when you soak them in acetone, it's really drying, whether it's in a bowl of acetone or whether you wrap it with foil and cotton, it's just really drying. So this is actually a less hassle. That's one of the reasons that I do like the magic remover, is that it's basically hassle-free and cleaner. I know there's a lot of controversy about this product right now. I'm not going to get into that. I really think that people out there are capable of making their own decision on whether they want to use this product or not. I actually like it and will continue to use it on myself. But I don't think this brand particular is quite as good as the last 2 brands that I used. And that's it. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.